Eastwood must love the Giants' defense. They are the good, the bad, and sometimes the ugly.
Hey, baby, let's go out there like a bunch of crazy dogs. Have some fun.
So far this season, Lawrence Taylor and his crazed dogs have been poaching quarterbacks into an endangered species. And the Giants are winning. In Minnesota, quarterback Tommy Kramer has had reason to smile again after seasons of darkness, while new coach Jerry Burns shows a Super Bowl sideline scowl. But the Vikings are sailing again on Kramer's 21 touchdown arm, and Minnesota's sights are set on a playoff spot. Yes, the Viking fans are shooting for the moon in 1986, but today the man in the moon is a Giant. For the first time in 10 years, the New York Giants will meet the Minnesota Vikings. We are live at the Metrodome in Minneapolis, Minnesota. A big game for both of these teams. The New York Giants are tied with the Washington Redskins at 8-2 atop the NFC East, and Dallas lurking behind at 6-4. Even bigger for the Minnesota Vikings. They are at 6-4, but their general manager Mike Lynn says they are not surrendering the division title at all, conceding nothing to the Chicago Bears, because a victory today and one next week against Cincinnati would set them up against teams they should beat: Tampa Bay, Green Bay, Houston, and New Orleans. Picked up in the second round of the draft this year by the Giants. Play action on first down. Kramer is sacked by Leonard Marshall.
The thing they didn't want to have happen was go into a long play, a long series this time, Tim, where it would allow them to pin their ears back. This case, it was Marshall coming out with a little play action, hoping to hold the linebackers. Did not hold Marshall, who said, "The heck with that. I'm coming through." As you can see, gets through, gets to the inside. Kramer trying to find some time, going back inside, but Marshall, that time just too quick.
10.5 sacks on the season for the 285-pound Leonard Marshall. Fourth down, it'll be a field goal try from the 31 from Raul Allegre. There are his numbers for the season. It'll be a 41-yard attempt. Indoor football at the Metrodome. And he's got it. Raul Allegre likes the conditions here. And the Giants, on their first offensive possession, have taken a 3-0 lead. 7:48 remaining here in the first quarter.
Allegre knew he had it. Look, he just turns, Tim, runs to the bench, jumping up and down, saying, all right, 3-0. Giants on top.
Defensively with a key sack. And now Raul Allegre will attempt his second field goal of the afternoon from the 27-yard line. And the kickers like indoor football. Allegre from 37 adds that field goal to his 41-yarder earlier. And it is 6-3 for the Giants. We have 12:46 to play here in the first half of play, and Raul Allegre celebrating his second field goal of the afternoon. Giants 6, Minnesota 3. Second down and 14 with a 4-yard loss by the Giants defense led by Carson and Banks. Kramer forced out and dropped by Lawrence Taylor. Second sack of the day, first for the NFL's leading sacker, Lawrence Taylor.
You're going to see what Taylor, this is how excited and hungry Taylor is to get to the quarterback. Notice as he comes, now he makes a move inside. Now he's hit again. He tries to maintain his balance and swings back around, and he and George Martin get to Kramer at the same time.
Loss of 6 more on the play. Third down, nearly 20. You see Taylor into the game with 15.5. Well, he's 15.5 now. Martin didn't hold on. Not one of his strengths as a pass receiver. Raul Allegre will kick with the ball spotted just inside the 15-yard line. got it. 3 for 3 for Allegre. And the Giants once again take the lead. Teams trading field goals through this first half. And we have 2:23 to play in Giant territory, 43-yard line. Kramer, good fake to Darren Nelson, but the Giants were pouring in, and he had no opportunity to throw the football. Lawrence Taylor makes the sack.
Well, you can play action pass and you need time, but when you send Lawrence Taylor 56, play action passes have no effect on him because he's blitzing. He doesn't care what kind of action you make. As you can see, an attempt at a leg whip, Taylor gets his vision focused in on Kramer and then gets in and sacks him.
Second down and 12.
He beats his man and blocks the pass.
Allegre from the 27-yard line, a 37-yard attempt. It is good. So Raul Allegre hit again. And we have a one-point football game as time winds down in the third quarter. The Vikings in front. Concept has been effective except inside the 20. Reverse to Bobby Johnson. A lot of room for him. Nelson with a block. To the 25-yard line of Minnesota. A little razzle-dazzle by the Giants. A big play for Bobby Johnson, 22 yards.
You love the run reverses when you have ends that like to pursue. 77 Mulaney coming in, hot pursuit, down, follows the tackle. Look at the linebacker that time, Solomon. Everybody chasing the play. Then all of a sudden, look out, here it comes the other way. Big play, Bobby Johnson downfield, first down, automatically puts him in field goal territory.
The New York Giants yet to score a touchdown today. We have 9:35 remaining in regulation time. First down at the Minnesota 25. Play action.
Wide open.
Bobby Johnson, touchdown. Sims did his own little wiggle
That is a
upfield.
little dance.
So the Giants finally get it into the end zone.
They said they wanted to come out in the eye and play action to Morris, free the weak safety, get him to commit up, and then turn around and hit the quick post going in behind Browner. That time an excellent play action play. Look at Johnson. He beats his man. Touchdown. Now, the frustration of the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks for Philip Sims. Look at this. That's a little dance, isn't it? You bet. I don't blame him.
He's got one touchdown pass for Bobby Johnson, a perfect strike from 25 yards out. 24 of 37 on the day. Complete. First down at the 30-yard line, Bobby Johnson.
Unbelievable.
He was wide open there, Terry. Wide open, standing still at the sideline.
It's not Johnson that is so important here as it is Sims, who under duress unloaded that football sidearm. Look at Johnson. Now he's going to go down, reads the safety, and does a smart thing. Slows down, stops in the open area. Sims gets the football to him. He makes the reception. But Sims is the guy. Look where Sims is, on his back, up, waving his arms. Great throw by Phil Sims. Smart route by Johnson.
Stensrud had the pressure on Sims. It is first down, Giants at the 30-yard line. Today he's thrown 37 times. Allegre has hit from 41, 31, 24, missed from 60, and then hit from 37. Makes that 37 twice already. And the ball spotted at the 22-yard line. Jeff Rutledge will hold. 32-yard attempt. He's got it. The Giants, with 12 seconds on the clock, have reclaimed the lead. The Giants, who led 9-6 at halftime, fell behind 20-19, and there's the picture graphically. field goal number 5 for Raul Allegre.
Well, it's hard to say if this is the game winner, because after each one of these field goals, he takes a 5-step, a running leap, a fine cross, a few spins, jumps up into the arms, as these little kickers can do, because they only weigh about 125 pounds wet. A great performance by Allegre.